All right, I've got one really awesome question that I want to answer to end this, but before we get to that, I got a few questions because when I tweeted out asking for questions from you all, I got a couple questions about the timeline that I tweeted out. We have a whole timelines channel on my Discord server, discord.gg/EposVox, where we share our video editing work, and we got like a Resolves tutorials channel and whatever. I had a bunch of questions asking what everything else on the video track was. And this goes back to what I talked about at the beginning of the video, where so many people just starting out treat YouTube videos as this linear process. Where like, this is what I recorded, so this is what I must edit. This main track I record for my videos, like I put a lot of work into making the set look nice and getting my lighting nice and my colors good. This is the least of what your viewers should see. Your face is cool. You're probably decently attractive, but your viewers shouldn't be seeing your face that much. When it comes to attention spans and even communicating information, just a talking head is a waste of time. You might as well be an audio podcast for the most part. You should be showing engaging and informational elements that show on screen, keep viewers interested, and also show rather than telling what you're talking about. Now, you don't need to be an overstimulating, like going over the top with this, but this part of your video should not be the bulk of what your viewer sees ever. So when you see timelines like this, it's not just a bunch of mess and nonsense. It is B-roll and screen captures and images and references and transitions and all of that. That is the bulk of the edit. Your main video track 1 and your audio track 1, that is just a recording. That is not the video. If that's most of your video, I'm sorry, but again, you've probably made a bad video. And I don't mean this to be insulting to anyone. We all started there. We've all been there. And every once in a while, you may just have something so important to say that that's really all you're going to film and you're just going to say it, and that's fine. But for your average videos, you're going to want a lot of tracks. Now, there are some people, and obviously the magnetic timeline nonsense of Final Cut Pro works way differently. I don't mess with that. But like, there are some people who will record all of their footage and put it all on the same track and just overcut their A-roll with the B-roll and try to transition between it. Honestly, that creates more problems than it solves. I'm a fan of the stair-step method where every new, video overlaying is on the next track and you manage it from there. It makes it a lot easier to make changes after the fact. It's a lot easier to keep track of where everything is. And again, you can nest or pre-compose whenever you need to layer up and shrink down your time for visibility's sake and things like that.